Yeah. Fresh out of translating. Y'all know we're in the backstretch. We got 20 days left to get this translation finished up. I'm on the hammer. I'm on the hammer. Just finished yesterday, Second Malachim, Second Kings. Mic check. Y'all drop some fives in the chat if y'all can hear me. Drop some fives in the chat. This is a blitz, so I'm gonna be in and out here in 30 minutes. I'm going back to translating. I can't play. So I'm in the trenches, discipline every day, putting in big hours and translating, doing everything I can not to get distracted. You know, it's so much going on. We're growing. We're literally growing by leaps and bounds. Promote the truth and the message. You know, we're talking about fam. Where we at on subscribers right now? We're at 325,431, over 20,239 subscribers in the last 28 days. That's ripping. Shout out to everybody that subscribed. So if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you hit the subscribe button. And then there's a bell there. There's a little bell next to it. Hit that bell and then put your notifications on always so you can get in here early or you don't miss stuff. Or if you happen to miss it, it'll be showing up in your notifications to let you know that we've been rocking. So you don't want to miss out on what we're doing, fam, because Yahuah is making his move. See, when you do what I'm doing right now, you can confidently say, Yahuah is making his move. Like all these things that you've been hearing about. It's crazy. You know, you've been hearing about all this stuff all these years, and you just didn't know how close it was that you was part of the last ride. Yahuah ain't going to keep doing this stuff perpetually where he lets the human race just act the fool. He got stuff to do eternally. So everybody get over to tsinfo.org. If you're not part of the bit mega push, it's all right. But you see what's happening now is the 144, there's a major sort. And when I talk about 144 in Hazun, Revelation chapter 14, chapter 1, I should say 14 verse 1. Hazun, Revelation 14:1, it talks about that the Lamb is standing on Mount Zion. That's important. The Lamb is standing on Mount Zion. That's important. Why? Because Yahuah, when you go into Tanak, you see over and over and over and over and over and over and over again, he's always talking about Mount Zion, sign named Zion. Sister Michaela said, everybody hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. He's always talking about Mount Zion for some reason in the Tanakh, which I'm translating right now. So once you guys get the Truth Scriptures Tanakh in your hand where you can completely understand it, you're not going to be like, whoa, what does this mean? Thou's the what that this and thou art. You ain't, all that's gone. All the confusion's gone. All the Greek influence is gone. You ain't got an inch of Greek influence in this. The Greek influence is all intertwined with the Babylon. Crazy. Man, I hope I ain't freezing up. Because my energy's way up. I'm on 4.5, 5 hours of sleep. Woke right back up, start translating again. After about 12, 13 hours yesterday. So if you're 144, you are in the big push. And it's funny, man, because you can catch people slipping. Yahuah showed me everything. I ain't nothing I don't see. I don't know how. I can't explain it. So I'm gonna give you a Baruch, sign name of blessing. Baraka. I'm gonna give you one. I started translating. We're in the final stretch. We're down to, y'all ready? 5 books. 39 books in the current Tanakh. 34 of those books are done, translated. We're down to 5 books, and those 5 books, every one of them have been worked on over the past year. So we set them up. We go in, we start getting the structures. So now I'm just tightening everything up. I got some hardcore translating to do in the one I'm in now. Yiramiyahu, sign named Jeremiah. Shout out to my sister Beverly with the malls. Everybody that's in the super, shout out to everybody. We don't get to mention everybody all the time because I'm about that kingdom business, but you know that you're supporting the YouTube channel, which is 325,000 deep. That means we're heading towards 350,000 soon, over to 500,000, and then up to 1 million is where we're headed. That's the goal. That's the mission. So I'm going to give you a baraka, a blessing. It's a sign named blessing. Baraka. I just translated today. I'm in it now. But I'm going to give you chapter 1 because I was blown away. Hey, one of my favorite prophets of all time is Yahuah, sign named Elijah. But man, I got to tell y'all, I got in there and I started translating Yiramiyahu, Jeremiah. Fam, first chapter, I said I gotta do at least a blitz. I'm gonna try to do 3 or 4 blitzes before we end this thing up. Blitzes are very effective because y'all know we're out of here. Y'all know we're gonna be out of here in about 20, 25 minutes. Yiramiyahu. Sign named Jeremiah. Put it in the chat if you know what Yiramiyahu means. What does his name mean? Let me put it in the chat. Yirami. Yiramiyahu. Look in the chat. What's his name mean? I got over here in the chapter 1. I said, man, sometime today, I got to do a blitz on chapter 1. And I'm like, boy, it's going to be in the tough races between Yahuah and Yiramiyahu just after chapter 1. I'm like, what? I need everybody. Like, who the real ones? Come on. Y'all got the fire in here with the Truth Scriptures. We got people send us messages in, and sometimes they be trying to refute stuff, and they talking from the Greek, from the Septuagint. Your scriptures is jacked up if it ain't the true scriptures, unless you got some secret we don't know about. The resurrection is Yahuah. Look at that name. You gonna go jack it up with Jeremiah, which means nothing? Yiramiyahu. The resurrection, you gonna see why. Chapter 1, verse 1. Yiramiyahu, the real one. Y'all never heard it before till you came in here. Baruch, sign named blessed, is your ears and your eyes if you're watching this on what's going on right now. Because your ancestors, they would have desired, if they would have had understanding, to hear what you're hearing. These are the words of Yiramiyahu, the son of Yahuah. See all these Yahuas? Yahs and Ahs and Oohs? And they replace them with E's and A's and O's. They don't want no I's. Woo! We don't want nothing to do with the Greeks. Philosophy. I want the Greek people. I want the you and me. I want the you and me. That's the Greeks. Get in here. But convert. We ain't bringing none of that philosophy in here. These are the words of Yiramiyahu, the son of Yahuah, one of the priests from the town of Anatut, in the territory of Benjamin. Yahuah first spoke to Yiramiyahu. Oh, we learning. Yahuah, we're going to get some definite points on this one. First spoke to Yiramiyahu during the reign of King Yashiyahu. What y'all know about Yashiyahu? You can put something in the chat if you know anything about Yashiyahu. Hey, that should give you a clue. Yashiyahu, Yishayahu, Yasha and Yisha, they right there, same thing in a line. Salvation is Yahuah. The king, Yashiyahu, which happened to be after Dewey left. What y'all gonna learn in the Truth Scriptures, you're gonna finally learn your history. You're gonna finally be able to put it all together. You're gonna finally know why you've been called at this time. You're gonna finally know it's over. Yashiyahu. Wait a minute. After Dewey, there has not been any king, and has not been any king like Yashiyahu. Every one of them, except a few of them were halfway right, but they kept the pagan high places, the ahikals, the temples. They let them hang around. Syncretism, mixing in paganism with the truth. Not old Yashiyahu. Yashiyahu, he found some stuff out. I'm going to do that one. Lena, remind me to do Yashiyahu next. I got to do a true blitz on Yah. I'm gonna come in hot with Yiramiyahu, but wait a minute. I got to bring Yashiyahu in because nobody taught us about him. How much respect and honor that Yahuah had for Yashiyahu. He said there was no king like him before him or after him that honored him with all their heart. He's saying that is a one time a government was set up that honored me with all their heart, soul, mind, and strength, like my servant Dewey. So, Yiramiyahu got talked to by Yahuah. First spoke to Yiramiyahu when the bomb, the king that was the bomb, was around. Woo! Woo! Y'all don't know nothing about this. Y'all just learned it, see? Y'all should be blowing the chat up going, oh yeah, I know that about him. And hey, I know, and this is what happened with him. And yeah, y'all should be hitting me. That's why I've been sitting here kind of hesitating for a few seconds. Because I've been waiting to see who's going to be dropping something in the chat. Go, oh yeah, Yashiyahu, you. Yeah. I know, like, yeah. Josiah. See, they got you all jacked up. You know when you see that that IAH, you know that's Yahoo every time. There's no time. There's no time. Not one time you see I. Ain't no time. There ain't a time. You see IAH, hey, he came to him. So Yiramiyahu, one of the most powerhouse prophets of all time, he gets talked to during the reign of the king that got stuff in order. Man, y'all gotta remind me. Literally, y'all remind me. I gotta get with Yashiyahu. He had me tore up. Son of Amun, king of Yehudah. This happened during the 13th year of Yashiyahu's rule. So he gets stuff in order. I believe Yahuah was waiting on a real one to come around. Like Yashiyahu. Before he came in and turned on one of the most powerhouse prophets of all time. 13 years. And then Yahuah drops in. Boom. Here's this young man. Young man in the teens, they estimate. Yahuah shows up. Yahuah continues speaking. And he spoke to Yiramiyahu during the reign. And he kept speaking to Yiramiyahu. When he started speaking to him, he continued speaking to him. So you don't want Yahuah to just speak to you. You want Yahuah to continue to speak to you. Yahuah's already called you. That's the title. Yahuah's already called you. That's the title. Yiramiyahu gonna teach you. All of you that are 144, bam, this gonna hit you in the chest. This gonna zing you. Yahuah continued. So hey, he came and spoke to him, and then he continued to speak to him during the reign of King Yahukim. Yahuakim. Why they get rid of all these real names, man? He continued to speak to him through the reign of King Yahuakim, son of who? Yashiyahu. That's his boy. Of Yahudah. Why is that significant? You know, you hear Yahudah? Dewey, David. So Yahuah is keeping it alive through his promise, through Dewey. Even though, man, when y'all read the stories of these other kings, y'all gonna be disgusted. Y'all gonna be like, dang, dog. Come on, man. All y'all gonna be like, come on, king. Some of y'all gonna say, y'all from the South. Come on, king. Y'all gonna be tore up with these kings. It's one after the next, after the next, after the next, carrying a part of Yahuwah's name and most of their names. Buck wild, love idolism, like many, many, many of y'all before all of a sudden you snapped out of it. Like all the rest of the world that has no clue about the truth of Yahuwah because of paganism, idolism. Yeah, he continued speaking to him all the way through the reign of Yahuakim, son of Yashiyahu of Yahudah. He talked to him all the way through the 11th year of King Zedekiyahu. Ain't nobody taught us about no Zedekiyahu. Ain't nobody taught us about Yahuakim, son of Yashiyahu. Man, I'm tore up. So Zedekiyahu got another boy. I'm just saying, Yashiyahu got another boy named Zedekiyahu. So he named his sons Yahuakim and Zedekiyahu. Man, Yashiyahu said, y'all gonna have some Yahu up in your name. You're gonna have some Yah or some Yahu in your name. He did it all the way until Jerusalem, sign named Jerusalem, was taken captive in the 5th new moon. So in the 11th year of the reign of Zedekiyahu, in the 5th new moon, they got him. Babylon got him. Look at Emily, she got it. Zedekiah. See, they done jacked his name up. Zedekiyahu, the righteousness of Yahuwah. They don't want that witness on you. See, when you start saying their names, you get witness to. Wait a minute. Then, everything about to change. Let me see how much time I got in this blitz. I got a blitz now. Then, Yahuwah spoke directly to me. Yiramiyahu. Woo! How many of y'all want to drop that one day in the chat? Yahuwah spoke directly to me. And on this day of this new moon of this year, y'all, hey, you keep messing around, you'll get close enough to Yahuwah to where you just might have him come and speak to you. I'm prophesying. Then Yahuwah spoke directly to me, Yiramiyahu, saying, quote, y'all ready? Who gonna suck this in and go, man, I'm 144. This is me. Yahuwah's talking to me. Yahuwah already called me. You ready? You ready? You ready? Verse 5. Yahuwah said, to Yiramiyahu. Is Yahuah saying this to you? Before I shaped you in your mother's womb, I knew you. Ooh, do I have to run out of here right now? Do I got to run out of here? How many of y'all bear witness in your soul? Because it's just something about Yahuah's name that gets you so stirred up. It's something about his word. It's something about this truth and the truth scriptures. You going, wait a minute. That ain't just for you, Yiramiyahu. That was for me. Boy, that was me today. I had to stand up. I'm sitting there y'all imagine I got the Hebrew. I'm going to translate it. What? Stand up. I went in the kitchen. I said, Lena, Yahuah speaking to me. Before I shaped you in your mother's womb, I knew you. Even before you were born, I chose you and I set you apart. That's me. I don't know about y'all. That's me. Anybody want to bear witness with me that that's you too? Huh? Before I knew it. It's always been something down in me going, man, there's something on me. Something on me. I can't be like the regular. I can't go along with all the crowd. Yeah, I get caught up, do a few things. I get hung in with the peer pressure, but I come back out. Even before you were born, I chose you. And I set you apart. I don't blend in with the rest. You got to set me apart. Yeah. I appointed you as a prophet to the nations. I know he did to me. Here come that sword. Come on, Brother Benjamin. Yahuah appointed me. What'd he do? See, every one of y'all got an assignment. That's what this is about. He knew you. Now you got to figure out your assignment. Your first assignment. Because you didn't know what you didn't know. He sent me, and you don't know who I am yet. Soon you might. To tell you about who he really is. Watch this bear witness about me. And then see how much of it bears witness to you. You ready? He did. He appointed me as an emissary to the nations before I was even formed. What? Then I said, like me, this is me too. Yiramiyahu said, then I said, oh, Master Yahuah, I don't know how to speak properly because I'm just a young child. Woo! So many of you. You feel like you ain't got it all together. You feel like you don't have all the words right. You feel like I ain't got all of the training and studying down yet. Brother Jay, you don't understand my background. You don't understand what I've been through. You don't understand what I've had to overcome. Many of you. That was me. When that calling, I realized it was all over my life. I'm like, Yahuah, what? Man, I'm a professional ball player. I'm out here focused on these balls. Not today. Yahuah, I want to build these big international businesses and, travel around the world with my own jets. They said, not right now. I'll give you all of that. But you got to do what I called you to do first. I said, hey, I'm just a young child. However, hey, everybody put the word however in the chat. You ain't never gonna, hey, you gonna know this goes one way or the other anytime you hear the word however. Put the word however. Because if you've been weak and down and out and you didn't know where to go, but you had a little bit of strength and you reached out and you called on Yahuah and you say you mustered up and you just held on to him, to the hem of his garment, sometime or another, you hold on, you're going to get a however. You're going to get a however moment. However, Yahuah replied to me saying, do not say, I am too young. Woo! See, that's what I'm here for. I'm here to break down all them strongholds with words. You got to accept it. However, Yahuah said, do not say it. That's why I be teaching y'all. Stop talking weak. Stop saying weak stuff. All this power is in your words and Yahuah's in the air. And Yahuah said, hold on, wait a minute. Don't you say nothing weak when I call you and you realize it. Soon as you realize your call, all weak talk stops. Soon as you realize, man, I've been called. I can't talk weak no more. I can't be the same anymore. Why? Because Yahuah's getting ready to keep talking now. He says, because you shall go everywhere I send you, and you shall say everything I command you to say. Do not be afraid of people, because I am with you and shall rescue you, declares Yahuah. Declares who? Yahuah. Let Yahuah put a declaration on you. That's what he's done. Who's going to accept it out of this message? That's why this blitz is so crazy. Woo! Then Yahuah reached out his hand and he touched my mouth. How many of you want Yahuah to touch your mouth? Just touch your mouth. Then he reached out and touched my mouth. Come on, Brother Daniel Bakote. What you gonna do when Yahuah reaches out and touches your mouth? Yahuah said to me, see, I have placed my words in your mouth. What you gonna do if you accept that Yahuah has touched your mouth? And he says, once I touch it, I place it. Once I touch it, I place it. I done touched your mouth, and once I touched it, there's something I put in there. I put my words in your mouth. Today, I have appointed you with authority over nations and kingdoms to pull up and to break down, to destroy and to bring down, and also to build up and plant. Woo! What? You see the difference? Hey, Yiramiyahu got quiet. Yahuah said, don't you say no more weak stuff to me, boy. Don't you say no more weak stuff to me, gal. I tell you who you are. You choose whether you accept who I am telling you who you are. How you going to beat my words about you, says Yahuah. He said he done appointed us. Man, I said, Yahuah, I said, Lena, he talking to me. He appointed me. I know he did. And now y'all get to go with me. I can't help it because he put this call on me. And you can't help it because you heard it. And now you got to get your spot. You got to get in your lane and figure out how you going to ride out with me. Because I'm going to be riding with you. And everybody's important. Everybody's critical. From the least to the greatest, everybody counts, everybody matters. Then Yahuah. Boy, then Yahuah. Then Yahuah. Then Yahuah. I want some then Yahuahs on me to the good. Then Yahuah spoke to me again, saying, Yiramiyahu, what do you see? I replied, I see a branch from an almond tree. Then Yahuah said to me, you saw correctly, because I am carefully watching to make sure my words come true. That's what he's doing right now. That's tsinfo.org. That's what's happening now. This is a prophetic word then that you are watching come true now. The branch of the almond tree. To make sure we are the ones that fulfill this prophecy. Take it or leave it. Yahuah making sure that his words come true. They lied all over Yahuah. They gave us nasty King James and all these other versions, all these denominations, all this organized religion, but he didn't know. They didn't know. She didn't know. They didn't know that Yahuah was going to call us. How they going to know we was called? We just, hey, I'm country boy. Who are you? We just some regular old people. But he touched our mouth. And then Yahuah starts pronouncing, I'm about to bring judgment down. I'm about to bring the heat. I'm about to rip my own people into shreds. Yahuah, he starts telling them, bam. Yahuah spoke a second time saying, what do you see? I answered, I see a boiling pot tipping over from the north. Then Yahuah said to me, yes, trouble will come from the north and shall spread over all the people of the land. That's coming to this world. That prophecy. Listen, I am calling all the nations from the northern kingdoms. Y'all gonna watch it. There's gonna be wars and rumors of wars. It's gonna turn up, declares Yahuah, and they shall come and set up their thrones at the gates of Jerusalem, surrounding its walls, and also against the cities of Yahudah. I shall pass judgment on them for all their wickedness, because they abandoned me. They burn incense to other mighty ones and worship idols. Jesus, Allah, Buddha, Krishna, Lord, God, all of them coming down. He did it then, he finishes it now. They worship idols that they made with their own hands. And then he says to us on the closeout. Then he says to little old us and little old Yiramiyahu that was a boss. Finally realized it. You a boss. He said, now gird yourself up. Pull your pants up. Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies, get your skirts ready, whatever you got on. You got a gird. Pull it up and just say, all right, it's time to go to work. Fellas, get your pants straight. Get yourself ready. Stand up to speak to them. Everything I command you. Yahuah is the Mashiach. Speak it. Stand 10 toes down on it. Do not show fear in front of them. Woo! Yahuah talking to that young man. Yahuah was talking to me today, and Yahuah is talking to you right now. Do not show any fear, or else I shall give you a reason to be afraid of them. Look what he said. That ain't no pump teaching. That ain't no weak teaching. That ain't no passive teaching. That's from the Father. The Father said, hey, gird yourself up. Get ready. Then you stand up and you go speak that I am the Mashiach. You go tell them that I'm the only one. And if you get afraid, I'll give you something to be afraid of. You're not allowed to be afraid. Stand up. Today, I close out with this. Today, I made you as strong as an armed, fortified city. You, man, he talking to one person. I'm talking to one of y'all through all of y'all. Yahuah said, I done made you a fortified city, an iron pillar with walls of bronze. You shall stand firm against the entire land. One man, one person. You're going to stand against the kings of Yahudah and its leaders, its priests, and all the people living there. Guess what they're going to do? They shall fight against you. What y'all think I've been going through all these years? Y'all ain't been rolling with me till recently. Hey, y'all better show me some love. Y'all better show me some honor. Y'all better show me some love, honor, and some respect. Because before any of y'all got here, man, that's been me. They shall fight against you. Man, I had to stand up there. I had to be that strong wall. I had to be that iron pillar. I was already this because I knew this. Now I'm translating this. They shall fight against you, but they shall not overcome you, because I, Yahuah, am with you. Declares me, Yahuah. Can't beat this declaration. And I shall protect you, and I shall rescue you. Bam! It's just like that. It's just like that. Now get over to tsinfo.org. And all of you real ones, we got to finish strong. I need the fortified city, the iron people. Get up in here. Support. Let's go finish this thing in the name of Yahuah. You've been blitzed.